There was a time when I was terrified of speaking English, not just uncomfortable, terrified. I'd sit there, sweating, my mind racing, trying to put words together like some complicated puzzle. By the time I found the right words, the conversation had already moved on. Sound familiar? Maybe you felt this too. That frustration, that feeling of being so close yet unable to express yourself the way you want. Well, let me tell you a secret. You don't need more grammar books. You don't need more vocabulary lists. What you need is a new mindset. And today, I'm going to share 5 powerful lessons that changed everything for me. Lessons that help me speak English, but this isn't just a list of tips. No, my friend, this is a journey through real experiences, struggles, and surprising moments that taught me how to break free and finally speak like a natural. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's begin. Tip 1. Embrace the fear. Let me introduce you to someone, Alex. Alex was my student. Bright guy. Knew a lot of English words. Could write like a pro. But when it came to speaking, absolute silence. One day I asked him, "Alex, what's stopping you?" He sighed. "I don't want to sound stupid." Ah, there it is. The fear of mistakes, the fear of judgment, the fear that people will laugh at you. Sound familiar? But let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a child learning to walk? Do they fall? Of course. But do they stop trying? Never. If you want to speak English fluently, you must embrace the fear. Make mistakes, love them, laugh at them. Because guess what? Mistakes are proof that you're learning. In fact, here's a challenge. Go out today and make 5 mistakes in English. Yes, I'm serious, because every mistake you make is a step forward. And if you can do this, congratulations. You're already ahead of 90% of learners. Tip 2. Stop translating in your head. Here's something most English learners never realize. Thinking in your native language is slowing you down. Imagine you see a cat. In your mind, do you first think gato, Spanish, chat, Katzen, German, and then translate it to cat? If you do, that's the problem. Fluent speakers don't translate. They think about it. So how do you do that? Simple. Start with simple things. Next step, describe actions. I am drinking coffee. The sun is shining. The more you do this, the more natural it becomes. And one day, without realizing it, you'll think in English automatically. Trust me, it's magical. Tip 3. The power of conversations. Let me tell you about my friend Diego. Diego moved to New York with only a basic level of English, but 6 months later, he was speaking fluently. What was his secret? He talked every single day. He didn't just study alone. He didn't just watch movies with subtitles. He spoke with taxi drivers, baristas, strangers at the park. And guess what? His English improved faster than anyone else's. So here's your challenge. Find a way to speak every day. No excuses. No waiting until you're ready. Because fluency isn't about how much you know. It's about how much you use. Tip 4. Learn like a child. Have you ever noticed how kids learn languages so easily? It's not because they have special brains. It's because they learn differently. They don't study rules. They don't memorize vocabulary lists. They observe, listen, copy, play. If you want to speak English fluently, you need to stop being a perfectionist and start having fun. Try this. Watch cartoons. I sing songs. Talk to yourself in the mirror. The more fun you have, the faster you learn. Tip 5. Own your mistakes. Let me tell you something crazy. One day, I accidentally told a native English speaker, "I am boring." I meant to say, "I am bored," but instead I told them I was a boring person. We laughed so hard. And guess what? I never forgot that mistake. Mistakes are not failures. They are lessons, because the more mistakes you make, the better you become. The final lesson, so here we are. Number 1, embrace the fear. Number 2, stop translating. Number 3, speak every day. Number 4, learn like a child. Number 5, own your mistakes. Now the question is, what will you do next? Will you wait until you're perfect, or will you start speaking right now? Because the truth is, fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about being brave. And if you can take that first step today, you're already on your way. Speak, live, and never look back.